We have hope in whatever situation of material entanglement we may be situated within. In fact, it is only by receiving that grace of the Lord that there is any hope for anyone. Because this material nature, it is thoroughly keeping all living entities within the entangled condition of material illusion. And as Krishna has stated in Gita, Daivi Hesha Guna Mai Mama Maya Duratyaya Mam Evam Ye Prapadyante Maya Meta Tarantite. That this material nature, which consists of the three modes of material nature, it is endlessly mutable, and it is very difficult to overcome. It is very difficult to overcome because it is God's energy. And God's energy, whether it be material or spiritual, it is all powerful. We are Jiva Tattva, which means we are infinitesimal. And our constitutional position is that we must always be subordinate to the powers and the energies of Krishna. Nityo Nityanam Chaitanas Chaitananam Eko Bahunam Yogadadati Kamam. That the innumerable living entities, they can never escape the subordination that they have in relationship with Krishna. The great illusion due to ahankar, prakrite kriyamanani gunai karamani sarabasha, ahankara vimudhatma karataham iti manyate, is that we are thinking ourselves to be the doers of our activities. Not only do we think ourselves to be the doers, but we want to take the credit for what we have done. And we want to receive the glory and the prestige. And we are very much anxious to attain or protect a particular position that will award us such power and prestige. And we see to what extent people within this world will go just to protect some position of respectability and control over others. But in fact, we have no power to see. We have no power to speak. We have no power to think without the grace of Krishna. And we are so insignificant that Krishna has put us in a situation where every function of our body, we are not even directly depending on Krishna. We are depending on the servants of his servants. Because within this material creation, Krishna empowers Brahma. Brahma is servant of the Lord. It is Brahma who directly manages the creation of all the various species of life. And through Brahma, all of the devatas, the demigods, are born. And it is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam that every single function of the body is presided over by a particular demigod. There's a demigod in charge of the blinking of the eyes. There's a demigod in charge of the growing of your hairs. There's a demigod in charge of the power to speak. There's a demigod in charge of procreation. Every single function that your body is undergoing, it is presided over by a particular devata, who is a servant of Indra, who is a servant of Brahma, who is a servant of the Supreme Lord Vishnu. So we cannot do anything without the assistance of the servants of the servants of the servants of the Lord. And yet, we claim credit for what we do. We think ourselves independent. That is called illusion. That is the power of Maya, that she keeps us in such a unrealistic condition, which is the source of all bondage, which is the very blockade which prevents us from understanding our true self. Therefore, In the spiritual realm, we are eternally the servant of the servant of the servant. In the spiritual world, nobody serves Krishna directly. Everyone is put under the care and supervision of the servants of the Lord and the servants of the servants of the Lord. And in this material existence, we are all subordinate under the servants of the servants of the servants of the Lord many times over. So it is our constitutional position. The difference between truth and illusion is to recognize our constitutional position or to ignore it. Trinarapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnana amanina manatena kirataniya sada hari. This most sacred of all instructions by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is simply teaching us how to recognize our own reality. Anything outside of this consciousness, which is revealed in this verse, is a lie. It is an illusion. It is not real. To be more humble than a blade of grass, to be more tolerant than a tree, to be ready to offer all respects to all others, and to expect no respect for oneself, and to chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. This is our nature. This is the only truth which is dormant within us.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.